Just keep your warlord wherever your opponent can see it. Nice and visible. Keep your captured planets at a place where your opponent can see them. That way they can assess where you might try to go, where you can try to win, all that good stuff. Keep it transparent. Don't try to be sneaky. Yeah, look at this. Look at the sportsmanship. We love it. Wonderful.
Here, we'll just put them out and look at the guys.
All right, so we're having some very open disclosure of cards. I can only imagine that this is from him Legacy. But hey, we've all learned something, right?
The horse is back.
The horse is back. I don't know how this horse is going to contend.
Oh my God. How's the play group in LA?
There's a lot of Star Wars guys.
Yeah.
A lot of Star Wars guys that get hurt about Star Wars. So.
And just so you guys know, this is a timed match, 55 minutes. Only the final of the two last remaining players have an untimed game where they can spend as long as they want, because we can't have any modified wins or anything like that. So let them just play this out. They'll probably be done in under time because, you know,
They're not me.
They've got things to do. They got to rest up. They've got to drink a Red Bull at some point between all these rounds. They got to stay frosty. So, and to keep you guys up to date, in case you didn't know, I'm sure you guys all do at home, on how you win this game, you're trying to capture any 3 planets that share one of 3 icons. They are color-coded and icon-coded, so any 3 that share any one of them will do the trick for you, or of course, you can kill your opponent's warlord, my personal favorite. And then, of course, you also lose if you run out of deck. Because how are you supposed to keep fighting in the 40k universe?
Which I've yet to see happen.
Yeah, I've gotten close with Eldar on occasion, just
Right.
overdrawing. It's a little crazy sometimes.
The most likely planets. Once in a while, I get a bloodied warlord that is defeated. And look who's back.
The horse. The horse is amazing. Very collected horse for being indoors and all that.
Must be trained well.
All right, so this is, again, a 55-minute round. They have just been given the green light, so here we go.
Elliot has initiative.
That's right. Oh,
Flip the planets.
got to
That's important.
reveal. Where are we going with this whole fight?
Extremely important.
All right, beautiful, beautiful planets. We are going to array them in front of ourselves as well in the same order that they have them so that we can keep track, because Jeremy and I were talking before the round began, and we honestly don't really know the planets by name. We know them by function.
Exactly.
So it's like, oh, that's the planet where you get to rout somebody. That's the planet where you steal a resource. You guys know how that works. We're utilitarian players here. But don't get me wrong, I love the fluff.
Me too.
Because it's 40k. We got great fluff here.
Looks like Planet 1 is Ossus 4. Planet 2, Farron. Third planet's Iridial. Fourth one's Atrox Prime. The last one's Barless.
Very nice spread. And looking at these planets, it looks like the earliest path to victory is with a red icon between the second, third, and fifth planets as they are presently arrayed. But then your backup is with the green icon at first, third, and fifth. Blue is only represented twice at planets 3 and 5.
So this could be a fairly long game if they split the planets.
That's right. That Iridile is going to be the moneymaker. It's the Tricon. It's got one of each. You're not going to be able to win in the first 5 without that one. So we'll see if that planet becomes a major point of contention right off the bat.
Ammo Depot. Great card, especially against Dark Elder.
That's for sure.
And he's got an Archon's Palace, so makes that depot even better.
Yes. Man, that Archon's Palace.
Yeah, what's up with that?
It was beating me up yesterday. Every time I thought I was doing pretty all right in the command phase, it's like, nope.
The Siren Ziflix. Going down to the fourth planet. Look at those supports for orcs. Wow.
Yes.
Ammo depot, Cracktooth Hall, and what's the third one there?
What is that? The pad.
Oh yeah, teleporter pad.
Yeah, there you go.
As you can tell, I'm not too familiar with orc cards. I rarely play them.
And that's actually his only teleporter pad.
Right.
So a nice draw to get that in play. That'll help him a lot in terms of interplanet mobility.
But he's only got 2 resources left, so
He spent it all.
nobody for command at the moment.
Yeah, that's right where Kith wants to be.
Yep.
If they can get those resources early and have the opportunity to drop a war leader in there, then so much the better for them. They love that.
Oh, looks like it's Snake by Thugs at the first planet. Didn't see that there.
Yep, he's a brute.
Yeah, 3-4 for 2 with the hammer. It's amazing.
Well worth it.
Here comes the best part of the game, though.
Yeah, that's right.
Command phase. Who's going where?
Dial it up. Seriously.
Trying to
Dial it up, everybody.
figure out where your opponent goes. If you guess right, you can get a huge advantage.
That's true.
If you guess wrong, you could shoot yourself in the foot.
Of course, wherever Packmaster Kith goes, also goes a Chimera. So there it comes and goes. Those are 2-1s, of course. They pack a lot of punch
Yes, they do.
for being free.
Yes,
Free.
every round.
Goodness gracious. And with plenty of other cards to potentially swarm them out, if they so desire.
So Jamin went to the second planet. Which means his Bloodied Reavers will just be a 2-2
That's right.
since there's no Warlord there.
I think the Thug has the advantage there.
Definitely.
Plus the initiative.
Initiative, yes.
The Archon's Palace, of course, is going to really keep the orcs on lockdown and command this cycle, or this phase, round rather. Whatever word you want to put in there.
Using Archon's Tear on the Thug.
Boom.
Elliot does have a teleporter pad.
So, you can move some stuff over, but it's quite a gamble.
In my opinion, I think it's worth it. Get the green planet, blow up the Reavers. Well, it's also risky too. If he has shields, you can
That's true.
shield it and hit back for 4. So
All right, teleporter indeed.
he's doing it. It does have a Cracktooth Hall also.
He's got a shot at
Oh,
it.
actually, what do you do?
All right,
Got the Thug back,
here we
right?
go. Starting the swinging for 2. 2 damage applied.
Yep.
All right, heavy damage coming in. Shielding for 2. He'll take 1. All right.
You can't shield the Cracktooth Hall. It's move damage, so
Very, very nice. Very clever. So that means the orcs is, unless something crazy happens, are getting the first planet. Ossus 4 going to the orcs.
looks like Jamin spent his resources, so he wasn't able to get anything off the battle ability.
That's a pity. So we got one more battle though.
Yeah, teleporter pad is a nice counter to the Archon's Tear.
It very much is. All right.
Archon's Tear essentially just exhausts the unit if you use a pad with it.
That was a surprisingly good round for the orcs.
It was.
Didn't look like it was going to pan out that way, but it sure did.
Yeah, I was surprised Jamin went to the second planet.
Didn't really do too much for him.
No.
He got the command, but that's about it.
We'll get a new planet here.
That's right. Waiting to see which one it is. And it looks like it's Taurus.
A very important planet. Can definitely swing games.
That's right.
Always be aware of it when it's out there. Who has how many units.
And of course, that one has one card and one resource during command, and then red and green icons. So that's going to reinforce the predominance of those icons already on the board and give both players the option to win the game by the 6th planet. Blue, very much underrepresented here. Oh, we got a raid in hand. Great card. Always scares me.
Shadow Field.
Also a great card. Man, the Dark Elder.
Promotion. Is that double promotion? He has no units in hand. Ouch.
Great cards. Yes. Oh, man. Whoa, he had no units in hand?
I didn't see any.
Oh, goodness gracious. That is a problem for Jamin.
Major problem.
Yeah. How do you win the game without armies? You don't, honestly. Can always put out one extra Chimera a turn, but that just won't cut it because right now
He just has to pass, so his opponent must be like, what's going on?
Yeah, he
didn't play a single thing.
He has to rely on his Warlord alone to win command here.
She's good, but
maybe not that good.
Not that good.
Yeah.
Can't do it by herself. Usually.
Meantime here, Elliot has at least 5 resources, maybe 4. Yeah, it looks like 4 resources and a slew of cards, so he should be able to do some tricks. Sees a little bit more control of this sector.
The advantage is definitely to the orcs right now.
Yeah, for sure. Look at all those beautiful supports. And then I just can't get over how well he turned around. Elliot turned around that last turn. Very nicely done. All right. Ooh, yeah, Rogue Trader.
There's the boss Zugnog. Plays the Rogue Trader down. Looks like a Barless.
Mm-hmm. All kinds of stuff. May seem not like much right now, but a Rogue Trader right now, even at a single planet, compared to what the Dark Eldar can field right now, is a huge advantage. 2 cards and a resource just from one planet. Forget about it. 3 resources to go if he wants to spend them now.
Just gotta be careful about Taurus. I assume Jamin would go to Planet 5 this turn to try trigger that.
Mm-hmm.
But if Elliot knows that, maybe he'll counter him and go there also.
Yeah, he's got that teleporter.
Keep him off of it, but that's one of the best things about the game. Try to figure out who's going where. And
that's right.
Try to counter your opponent. It's a weird boy maniac.
It's weird, fun little game. All right, so going to Farron. What's that unit there? I'm not good on orcs either.
Yeah, it's a 2/4 for 3 with a hammer. I believe when it comes into play, you can do 1 damage to each other, maybe army units at that planet. So he didn't trigger it. Or did he shield it? Jamin? I didn't see.
Yeah, he did discard a promotion.
All right, it's 1 damage each other unit at that planet.
Okay.
Very good against Dark Elder with other little tokens.
That's right. Swarming them all over. All right, 1 dial down, waiting for the other.
Well, Jamin went to Planet 4. Though. He's got 2 cards.
Gonna contest that Rogue Trader, denying the orcs that precious command.
Elliot went to the 3rd planet, Aatrox Prime. When he wins that, he can trigger the battle ability, do 1 damage to each unit at an adjacent planet or HQ. Which is also strong against Dark Elder.
It sure is.
Get those tokens off the board.
All right.
His planets are definitely favoring orcs here. Aatrox Prime and Taurus, usually. But currently Taurus could actually backfire if doesn't watch out.
For sure.
Yeah, orcs are giving him a pound in here.
Yeah, they really are. It's interesting to see how this command just shaked out, because now the Orcs only have a single resource out of it, and Jamin is sitting pretty at 4. More cards in hand now. He's got a lot of shields, so...
He has 4 resources. You always got to think, if Dark Elliot has 4 resources, where's the War Leader?
Yeah, that's right. It's always a terrifying prospect.
He's using the teleporter pad.
Nice.
Dog back down to Planet 1.
Moving some damage over, and that will sink the Chimera and claim probably the second planet for the Orcs.
Take the planet, I will route.
He's routing his own road trader. Smart move.
Very nice.
Before it dies, Kith.
So that gives Farron to the Orcs, giving him red and a green right now.
Triggered Aatrox Prime. Jamin shielded his Chimera token.
That's a lot of shields that have been dished out for these little Chimeras.
Yeah.
But that's all he's got. He's gotta need something.
How much you want to let that one go? It's down at third planet. There's not
True.
doing much at the moment. With Taurus sitting out there.
All right, initiative back over to the Orcs. HQ phase. 2 to 3 cards as you like, and 4 resources. Just kidding.
And what's the next planet? There we go.
What was it, Yvarn?
Yvarn, yeah. Another Tricon. Which doesn't really matter if it's last planet.
Yep. It'll be an option for anybody, but it does give you the final blue icon if you wanted to go for those.
So what do you see? Evil Sun's Warbiker, Squigify, Promotion, Nazdreg's Flash Kits. There's
Nice.
a boss Zug now. He's thinking about playing it here. 4/4 for 4 with a command.
He's beefy. But that would cost 4 of the 5 resources that he has. It's a steep price. Jamin sitting on 8. Fewer cards though. He's been burning through shields left and right.
Needs some units here.
Yeah, he does.
Looks like that's what Flash gets. His SIG units.
Daka.
So first planet is Iridio, the Tricons. Be an important planet to win here. If Elliot gets it, then he'll have a big advantage here.
That's right.
Pretty much any planet would win him the game after that. So they have 2 green, 2 red.
And a very nice planet for...
Looks like Jamin knows that he's going to try to defend it. But Elliot's got initiative. That's very important in big battles. Get that first swing every combat round.
It's a big deal, man. It's a very big deal.
Yeah, Elliot knows that too. He's going to back it up.
All right, so he is out of resources now for Elliot, but Jamin sitting with 6 still.
Slith Mercenary in hand. Bloodied Reavers.
He could really reinforce nicely at that first planet.
Is he going all in?
I don't think it would be a bad idea at this juncture.
There's a lot of command out there that are kind of giving up.
That's true. That's true.
Might just try to go for the command right now and hope you get your Archon. I guess Archonteers isn't nearly as good with the teleport pad out there either. But war leaders and stuff like that.
Ooh, got a promotion going down, kind of negating that deployment there.
Yep, trumped him. Got his 3 command, Jamin's 2 there. Think about where to play that Bloodied Reavers, his last unit in hand. Let's go into the first planet. I assume Elliot will be committing to the first planet.
That's for sure.
Bringing his team with him.
He's ready to fight for it.
Yes, he is.
He needs to. He needs to win it, and it could heal up his Packmaster if he does successfully, which is always nice. All right. The dials have been grabbed.
So they're both going in, hauling the first planet, I assume.
Yeah. Wouldn't be surprised to see some teleporter action after command to reinforce the first planet for the orcs. Because there's a lot riding on that right now.
Does Elliot have 3 cards in hand?
I believe so.
That's the ammo depot sitting there that he didn't use.
Very interesting.
Should probably use it now before the command phase in case he draws my cards off it.
Oh. He touched it.
I'll do this. Alright, I'm good. Okay, no, you're fine. 2.
They're revealed.
He's going to 2.
Are they
Elliot.
both going to 2?
Both of them, really.
Holy smokes, unexpected that is. That is so very interesting to me. All right.
With the teleporter pad, Elliot didn't have to go to the first planet. He could always move the warlord down there.
That's true.
Jamin, yeah, I thought he was really going to go to that first planet, try to.
Yeah, I was expecting that for sure.
But Aatrox Prime is right next door, so maybe
Deal 1 damage. That could be.
they both expected their opponent to go to the first planet. So they go to the second planet, trigger that, and do 1 damage to their opponents, pretty much their whole team.
And that's a tough pill to swallow, particularly for Dark Eldar.
Definitely.
All right, so we're going to shake out the winnings of the command phase right now.
That's on the combat phase now.
He did
Moving
that
Nazdreg
quickly.
down there.
All right. Reinforcing first planet with the Warlord.
Now the Warbikers get a +2 attack with the Warlord sitting there.
Very good.
The Reavers also, but looks like he's swinging for 4 at them, yep.
There it is. Initiative, like we were saying, is incredibly important, and we have 35 minutes to go in this round.
That should be enough time here. They're playing fairly quickly.
Yeah.
Looks like Orcs have a major advantage now to be winning this planet. Jamin will have to win every planet here on out, unless he can somehow defeat his opponent's Warlord twice, which isn't easy with Nazdreg's 7 hit points.
It's true.
I believe he has 6 on his bloodied side.
There's the depot.
Now he used it. There we go. Let's get to heal all damage from 1 unit. Decide between the Thug and his Warlord. I go with the Thug since they're battling there next.
That's right. All right, and then we still, of course, have one more battle at Aatrox Prime, but that does give Iridial to the Orcs. They've swept the first 3.
Just need 1 more planet and he'll win the game.
Yeah, 2 red, 2 green, 1 blue presently. Orcs. And here we go. Aatrox Prime. It's a very, very important battle ability. Because now with the Orcs somewhat withdrawn to HQ, it's a little bit of a problem.
He's got a nice team sitting there at Iridial or Aatrox Prime still. So flash kicks, you can do damage to it to ready it once per combat round.
All right, had a rules question for Brad. Nicely handled. Let's see how it shakes out.
Well, it doesn't look good for Jamin.
No. Uphill battle for sure.
Elliot's got a 2 shield card and his Sig attachment with 3 shields, so should be sitting well here.
2 damage coming in. Will he shield? He will not.
I'll go to that mercenary. I was going after Kith. Jamin has a second copy of Archon's Pals. Never fun to draw. Unless your opponent has support destruction. Some people do play that. Orcs, they got the Squig Bomb in, but
That's true.
most players don't play much support destruction, so usually it's a dead card.
Yep.
But it's so powerful, you usually want to play 3 copies. He shielded it. Which kind of surprises me. I think he just want to get risky here. He's got his back to the wall. And
All right, so he did shield that second attack. Still taking the damage. And now the Orcs.
he's still going through Kith.
Ooh, loading Kith up. That always puts a lot of pressure on a player, not only tactically and strategically, but psychologically too.
Getting Kith bloodied is very huge.
Yep.
Losing that ability, big difference. But also, she's only a 1/5 on the bloodied side.
Yeah, she's turns into a little bit of a paper tiger.
Very weak. Going down from 2 attack to 1 is a huge difference.
Big deal. All right, will there be retreats? If it's anybody, I would suspect it's the Dark Eldar. Maybe just Packmaster. We'll see. It'd be risky business to leave her there right now.
Might as well leave the Chimera token for Shirley.
That's right.
He has initiative.
All right, so there goes Kith. Smart move.
If that flash gets.
The Gits are down. They had just gotten promoted.
I assume Elliot's aware that Jamin only has 3 resources, so no war leader.
That's right. All right, so there you have it. Orcs win the battle. 1 damage to the adjacent planet.
Surprised Jamin didn't retreat his mercenary since he had no shields.
Yep.
Lost it really for no reason.
And this puts Elliot in a very strong position here. This is the potentially game-winning planet for him.
Not looking good for Jamin whatsoever.
And he has 2 nice orcs already sitting there ready to fight. See if Jamin can really do anything. He only has 2 armies in hand.
Chimera Master.
There it is.
There's that Zugnog. And he plays it.
Dropping it out. That'll help with command. And of course, teleporter pad. Don't forget about it.
Yeah, I think Elliot should easily have it this turn. Ask him what Boss Zugnog does. We can damage himself. And another orc unit you control to move them both to the first planet.
And he flies a helicopter. All right.
There's a second Chimera Master.
Can he swarm it out at this planet now?
Well, even if he does, his opponent can, commit to the second planet this turn and get set up.
It'll be a hard fight. But Jamin does have initiative, which is nice.
Yeah, this turn. That's why Elliot might just go to second planet this turn. He'll have initiative next turn and have his army all ready for it. Let Jamin win something, maybe.
Yeah, that's right.
But he's got his teleporter pad and stuff too, so.
Yep.
See if he goes for this turn or not. He probably assumes Jamin's going to the first planet all in, but if I was Jamin, I'd probably go somewhere else and hope my opponent didn't go down there. And just
both going to 1. It's battle of the century. Here we go.
So either way, it's looking very rough for Jamin.
Yeah, it is. So it looks like the orcs get command at 1st and 3rd. Dark Eldar the 2nd. And right now those resources and cards are clutch. The worst.
Jamin still has 3
Still at
resources.
3, yeah, that was what I was about to say.
Yeah, no war leader.
Still out of war leader reach. I don't think he has one in hand, though, so.
Just his pulling, knowing he can't play that.
Yeah, more's
makes
the
a big
pity.
difference.
Yep, exactly right. So here we go. Jamin is going to have first strike here, as he has initiative. Opening up with the Chimera.
So we have a bloody Kith here.
Mm-hmm.
I've swung with her first, so you know she's not going to last here.
That's right. Moving the damage over, killing the Chimera. And then swinging at the Kith. Which bloodies her.
Yeah, it looks like Elliot will easily get this.
Yep. It's a bit of an uphill battle, folks.
So even Arcanist Tarot don't really want to do much with the teleporter pad.
Yep. This is true. All right, one orc down.
Hey, you got one of them.
Swinging at the last standing Chimera. It's out. Teleporter pad.
There's
Bring
a
him over.
Zugnog.
Yeah.
I love that name.
All right. Killing the last Chimera. And there it is. Calling it. A fairly decisive match here for Elliot. Good showing by Jamin, but man, it was just an uphill battle from the beginning, honestly.
Go Orcs, top 8.
The Jamin had a nice opening on the first turn, but the Orcs turned it almost immediately with their strong support cards. A very surprising opening turn, so there you have it. First of the top 16 matches, folks.